Where's Lucy?
First off, I want to apologize for the music Mark was playing. I don't have a clue what he was doing, but I'm sorry for all the viewers out there.
I was actually trying to pop a commercial on, folks, and I'm telling you the truth. I think that music has blew my computer up because I had like lines going. It looked like straight out of the Matrix movie. It was going straight down. I couldn't even play the commercial. So before we get started, let's thank our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Heather Martinez, active community member and your realtor. Give me a call or text 606-344-0217, or you can reach me by email, heather.martinezrealtor@gmail.com.
The team at the Bryant Family Medicine All Sports Media wants to take the time to thank our sponsors, Bryant Family Medicine and Heather Martinez Realtor. We also want to thank our support staff, Valerie Rutherford, Allison Messer, Larry Spicer, Addison Sloan, John North, Shane Shackford, and last but not least, Keisha Ambergy. With the support of our fine sponsors, our dedicated staff, and you, the members, we are all working on one goal, the promotion of student athletes. With this team, we can't miss.
Bryant Family Medicine All Sports Media presents Around the Region, a fall sports show, and just like Edward said, we apologize for the music. This has been a very strange night, folks. This computer of mine completely turned Matrix on me. So if I start seeing bending spoons in front of me, then I'm absolutely going to actually start believing that movie. And that'd be freaking me out. But as you can see, we've got a new co-host on the show. And before we introduce her, what we'll say, Ryan, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. Enjoying the great weather we've had out the last 2 days.
And of course, Edward is in hiding, like always. He gets stage fright, folks. Olivia, first show, no stage fright here, but we want to personally, the Bryant Family Medicine wants to personally welcome you on. Olivia Fuson, how's it going?
Pretty good. Thank you guys for letting me come on here.
And
pretty excited about this.
And even after I practiced your name 17,000 times, I said it wrong the first time. So again, this is just a night. But we're very thankful to have you on, and we know that your talents, not only as a student athlete, but you're also a very good, hardworking student also. But you're going to help us on a lot of sports that actually we need help on, and we brought you on earlier on the year, and we was very impressed by the work that you put in, and you're only going to just make us better. And I can't wait to actually get to learn from you as we go on, especially on sports that honestly, man, Edward, Ryan, we have no idea about. We just go with it. So you'll be our teacher.
We do try to guess sometimes on what
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
talking
we're,
about.
we're learning. We're learning, but it's good. But thank you again, Olivia, for coming on, and welcome to the family. And I know you're going to make us better. Um, that being said, Edward, are you back? Are you doing the Sharon and Karen, or what are you doing?
I'm still lost in La La Land about feeding the ducks.
Olivia, before the show started, we asked you, we was like, Olivia, do you like the music? And I think Olivia said she liked the music.
She should have been
Like the
listening to more
music,
like
pretty good
Into
music.
Space.
Olivia, did you like the music? No.
Yeah, the music. Pretty nice music.
I believe in Olivia will probably come up her own albums next week. We've already chased her off. The music's already just like she's gone. The music ran her off.
Way to go, Mark.
And hey, she's back. I think we thought the music might have scared you to death, Olivia.
No, my Wi-Fi's bad. I don't got very good internet.
Well, that's normally what
Uh,
Ryan's doing and Edward's doing and me doing. So you'll get the Wi-Fi jinx tonight. So, but we'll get
Mine
through it
does.
together.
Mine does it every week, so I'm used to it.
And
Yeah, you'll get Ryan paused like this.
but before we bring on our first set of guests, I want to give a special shout out to a couple of photographers, and we do this every week. Edward, you could help me out here. Ryan, you also. But I want to shout out to Keisha Hamburger, Jonah Deaton, John Dickerson, Scott Powell, Dennis Mills, Tanner Hoskins, Maters Memories, and a new one on this list, Chrissy Brassfield, that gave us some really good pictures of a student athlete that we're going to have on later on tonight. And of course, we get good pictures from Valerie Rutherford, Allison Besser. Rod, you've seen us some dandies, and all of a sudden, from out of nowhere, here comes Edward. And of course, Edward's like, let me show you how to take some pictures. But a big shout out to Oliver. Go ahead.
You got Nevaeh's photography that gave us some amazing photo shots. And then you got Wildflower Frames photography from out of Jackson County that also gave us some great photos also, and which are both of them are actual or students also, and already taking that level of photos. The sky's the limit for them.
Yeah, and Ryan, you have any on top of your mind head here?
I think you nailed all of them.
Hey, I'd say
unless I forgot one.
But that being said, are we ready to bring on our first guest?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and let's welcome aboard Jocelyn and Scarlett from Knox Middle School. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing good, and I just wanted to reach out to you because one of our fine friends that helps us a lot with the Bryant Family Medicine here. Uh, took a picture, I believe, with maybe Jens too. And first off, I want to again thank you for your time for coming on, and just want to ask you, tell us a little bit about Allison Messer and what you think about her.
She's good. She helped me a lot whenever I done like a Link Camp League with her, and she she helps. She comes up to me during games and she tells me what I'm doing and she tries to help me fix it.
I would
Yeah,
have to.
and
I would have
yeah,
to say the same thing. She helps us a lot, and I did do something with her in the Win Camp League also.
and I know for fact she's very very high on you, and already getting comments. So they're already bringing their fan support here. Brandon with a smiley face, and then here's Brandon Dean Bruin saying, "Way to go, Scarlett and Jocelyn," and yeah, way to go. And heard a lot of good things from Allison about you. And so so I reached out to Allison. I said, Allison, can we get her on the show? And Allison said, let me see what I can do. About 5 minutes later, we're getting it rolling. I'm like, yeah, we got guests. We got guests. So again, thank you for coming on. And just both of you can chime in, take your turns, whatever you just want to do. Just tell us a little bit about your season so far.
But we've not won, but we have good spirit, and whenever bad play goes bad, we forget about it and we try to move on from it. So I say we're a good quality team about not trying to let one error let us down.
Yeah, I would have to say the same thing because we do just let the errors they already happen. We let it roll off our back kind of, and we'll go ahead and do the next play.
Absolutely. And just right here, all these comments coming in, we can't even keep up with them. And even Coach Brown from Whitley Middle is chiming on you. Two very good kids and athletes on and off the field. So it's not only just in your area, it's other areas too. So the legacy that you're leaving, just keep on keeping on. A lot of love being shown for you right now. And just I've got 1,000 questions for you, but before I worry out questions, I'm gonna lead off with Olivia. Olivia, do you have anything for
Uh, I actually want to do you guys have like a favorite part about the sport? Do you have anything that you'd rather do in the sport than anything else?
My favorite part is probably hitting because I really work on it and I just love hitting line drives and seeing people go and chase it.
Yep.
My favorite part would have to be
I
pitching. I love the confidence it gives me, and it's just it's just a thing that I put a lot of work into and love.
Yeah, I remember I used to play. I was terrible. I was so bad at it. I couldn't hit a ball to save my life.
Well, Olivia, don't feel bad. Me and Edward still can't. Now Ryan can.
I've got a video on my phone of me hitting a softball. So
But what he's forgetting to tell you is when he got up to the plate to hit the softball, he had a tennis racket.
no, I hit the ball almost to defense.
Olivia, you have anything else for him?
No.
Okay, go ahead, Edward.
Well, Ryan, if you want to start off, you can there.
All right. What is your looking at your schedule? And I don't know it because I've not seen it yet. What was one game that y'all could not wait to play in this season?
I couldn't wait to play probably Jackson County because we faced them a lot in travel ball and we just know they have good competition and we know they have good pitching, so we know we're going to get something to hit. So we kind of look forward to play them.
Mine was Whitley County because that is Spencer, the coach for them, is actually my travel ball coach, and I'm just excited to play them and see all the girls.
Well, when you said
I've been
Spencer, I was going to wonder what this was about. Go Lady Storm. So I guess that answers us right there.
Yeah, I love Coach Spencer the other day. I've already went to one of their games already. But this is kind of for both of y'all. This is what I like to ask all of the athletes that we bring on. What's your favorite restaurant to eat at in Bobble?
Probably two amigos.
I would have to say the same thing to Amigos.
I'm glad y'all said Mexican because Edward Hill does not eat Mexican.
Jocelyn and Scarlett, this is for both of you. You just said you like Mexican, right?
Yeah.
Edward is like obsessed with Taco Bell, but he won't eat Mexican. So does that even sound right?
No.
Well, there's a whole lot to that. For one, I can't read nothing on the menu, and I don't like pointing if I don't know what's in it.
It's tacos and burritos.
If I'm gonna get a plain taco, I can go to Taco Bell and get it 10 times quicker and a whole lot cheaper.
Olivia, can you help us with this one? Do you like Mexican?
Oh yeah, I like Mexican food.
Do you like Taco Bell?
Yeah, I like Taco Bell.
So uh, do you agree with what Edward says here, or is just Edward needs help?
Well, I mean, if you see something that looks good, you don't know how to say the name, but you don't know what's in it. I guess that can be scary because if you order it and then you don't like it, you kind of just gotta sit there and I don't know, pretend you're eating it. I guess. But I don't know. If you like Taco Bell, you should eat Mexican food. Maybe you should. I don't know. Feel like figure it out.
Right there, Edward. Right there.
Well, see, she's 50-50.
Yeah, but she leaned more, like
Well, see, I'm not like Mark. I won't eat anything that won't eat me first. I am a little bit on the picky side, so
Brandon says Two Amigos is a great choice, and he also says there's a lot more quality authentic Mexican than Taco Bell. Absolutely, Brandon. We've been trying to teach this to Edward. Maybe he'll listen to you. I don't know.
well, if you're forgetting, a couple weeks ago we also had a few players on that said they don't like Mexican, but they'll eat Taco Bell.
But Ryan,
I'm just saying.
Ryan, you have anything else for me?
Yeah, I didn't have this. I didn't have this vote down. But when y'all go to Mexican, what do y'all get?
I get chicken, cheese, and rice.
I just get grilled chicken and cheese.
Uh-oh. Coach
But Edward,
Spencer here. Edward, I'll let you read this if I can pull it up.
Says Jay eats Chick-fil-A instead of Wheaties to hit bombs. She won't tell you her secrets.
Uh-oh. The truth is out. Any response to that, Jocelyn? Is that truth?
Yeah, it is.
And chicken, cheese, and rice all the way, Scarlett. But Edward,
Well, are you done, Ryan, or you got more?
no, that was it.
All right, so this will be for both of you. What would you consider your favorite aspect about softball?
I don't. Okay. Go ahead.
There's a lot of great things, but
I mean, it can be team bonding. It can be the relationships that you build. It can literally be anything.
My favorite is getting to know new people because here in Barville, like, you know so and so's cousin, but like whenever you go and play travel ball, you're like, oh, she's good, she looks nice. Oh, she's not pouting about a bad hit. So I like traveling and seeing people and getting to meet new people.
Mine is the relationships that you build with your teammates. Just because, yes, you do have friends here, but I mean, like, you need more friends like than just where you live. I feel like, and they're like
Yep.
reliable, and they see you at your worst and best moment.
Is softball the only sport that you all play, or is there other sports?
Well, this year I'm gonna try basketball. I've played it in years before, but I'm gonna give it another shot.
I just play softball.
So this is a question I like to ask a lot because back in my time they didn't have travel ball, AAU, and all that. So what would you consider the biggest difference between travel ball and playing like the high school and middle school level ball?
It's a lot better competition because you have like teams from all around the world, like Atlanta, you have New York, and just a bunch of different places, and you get to see like better pitching and better defense because you like in middle school you could have like a bad player out in right field so you're trying to hit it there, but like in travel ball basically the whole infield and outfield is going to be pretty good.
Yes, the competition is better in travel ball, but it's basically what she said. The competition is better in school ball. Yes, there's weaker spots on the field, and so you'll try and hit it to there so you can so you can score. But in travel ball, there's really not a weaker spot on the field.
I got you. So where would you consider the farthest that you all have traveled to play a game in travel ball?
Probably Chattanooga. There's no really, I've never been far to play any games.
I'm trying to think.
Well, I mean, Chattanooga is still a pretty good little haul to go play
Yeah.
a softball game. So
Mine would be Florida. I went down there to play some tournaments. It was fun.
traveled all the way to Florida to play a softball tournament.
Yes.
Well, that leads me to my next question. Did the coaches just keep you like straight softball only, or did you get to enjoy a little bit of Florida while you was up there?
We got to enjoy a little bit of Florida some.
Well, see, I've been trying to get Mark to take me up there too, but he won't do it. He's too stingy to drive us. But Mark,
I'm going to read a few of these comments. Jimmy says, Jocelyn also has a chicken biscuit before games. She wakes me up at 6 a.m. to get it. I like a good chicken biscuit. Brandon says dedication. And Miranda, if I'm pronouncing that right, Jocelyn played in the All American softball tournament in Panama City. Wow.
dang,
I've never been to All American anything. I might have been to like an All American burger or something. I think I've been to a restaurant called that. But
you've probably been to like 5 All-American burger joints.
but I believe Ryan has got. We've talked a lot of food tonight. I don't know if you're familiar with our shows, but we're having our restaurant brackets, and we're down to the Sweet 16 of our final and our restaurant. I guess for the restaurant champion of the world, or not the world, maybe United States or something like that. I don't know what we call that, but we're down there Sweet 16. So what we're going to do, we're going to ask you if you don't mind to give us your votes on that during our show. And I think Edward has probably put a special few little things together up for you also. So I'll let them take over. But before I do, I just want to just thank you for your time and thank you for coming on. It's been great interviews and just keep on keeping on. You've got a lot of love, a lot of support, getting a lot of comments tonight, and just keep on keeping on. But before I let Edward and Ryan take over, Olivia, you got anything else for them before we sign them off to Edward and Ryan?
No, just good to see that a bunch of people so dedicated in sports. Just really motivates me a lot.
Absolutely. Well said. So you ready to vote on your favorite restaurant? They're ready.
All right, let's see. Let's see. Our first matchup here is number 1 Waffle House versus number 13 KFC.
13.
13.
Did they both go KFC?
Yes.
I
Yes.
believe they did.
Yes. Yes.
And our next one here is number 11 Mr. Gaddy's versus number 7 Cracker Barrel.
7.
7.
Oh, did they split that one?
Nope, the same one.
Oh.
See, the next one is number 8 Gondoliers versus number 5 IHOP.
5.
5.
And then our last one here is number 14 McDonald's versus number 7 Dairy Queen.
7.
7.
You know, I got to read these off real quick. Brandon said Gaddy's. He said KFC. No, right here. Jimmy's got a point right here. KFC, it could be like the Cinderella. They might be having their one shining moment. KFC, the Colonel. They might be able to pull this off. They're working hard. Brandon says Gondolier, and Brandon says DQ.
But Edward,
So before I show you a few things that we put together for you, I do got one final question to ask, and this is probably my favorite all-time question to ask. So through your time playing softball, it can be playing in the living room, knocking over your mom and dad's favorite glass that Mark happened to do when we was younger. It can be playing in the backyard, at a park, varsity game, or a travel ball game. But what would be considered your favorite all-time memory?
Okay, so it was in 8U. I was playing for Lady Crusaders with Coach Dickey and Lou. I was up to bat. It was like bases loaded, and I hit the ball to left center field. The first baseman, she kept wanting to block to where the runner has to go around her and try to go to second. So it made me mad, and I ran her over, and I fell on top of her, and her mask blew up. So, and I only got to 30. Should have been an inside the park home run, but it tied the game up.
My favorite was last year in 14U, playing for Coach Spencer Brown on Lady Storm, was throwing a no-hitter perfect game in the championship game.
Edward, Coach Brown says, I believe this is for one of our guys who's commenting, Jimmy Grubb. If I'm guessing, Jimmy eats the chicken feet from KFC. Every order gets 1 dozen chicken feet.
So I heard you say that you threw a no-hitter perfect game. So this has been an ongoing question. Mark tells me I'm crazy, but if I'm pitching And every batter that gets up, if I hit them, that's still throwing a no hitter, ain't it?
No,
Basic-
technically.
Basically, because they didn't hit the ball.
Ha. The score might not reflect it, but none of them hit me.
Yeah, none of them hit it.
See, told you, no hitter. I already got it down pat. but we do tend to put together a few graphics for each student athlete that does come on our show, and this is our way of saying thank you for taking your time. And I will get these sent over, and they will be posted on every one of our social media sites. And we've got two of them right now. So out of the two, just tell me which one you like the most, whether it's the first one I show you or the second one.
Okay.
Mine's the
So
first.
out of
Mine's the
so we
first
got
one.
a first.
Mhm.
Uh-oh. The first one's still living on. I thought it would have been the second one, but the first one's still going strong.
Yep. They're showing a lot of love for the number one.
I like the second one.
But
I like the lightning strikes.
I like the light.
But from everything that I've heard and everything that I've seen, I just personally want to thank you for taking your time to come on, and just keep doing what you're doing. Keep killing it out there.
Miranda said first one, so yeah.
Hey, the OG graphics getting all the love tonight, so I mean it's still going strong. But Mark, Ryan,
Just again, just want to thank you for coming on. Thank you for giving us your time. We know you got a thing called school and life and all this other good stuff. Just thank you for giving us your time. It's been a great interview. Just like I said earlier before, keep on keeping on. You've got a lot of love for you, a lot of support for you. As long as you keep working hard, good things will come. So just keep it up. But unless Ryan or anybody else wants anything else, we do want to thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I do want to say, I do want to say to y'all, best luck to y'all for the rest of the season. And I know Calvin tournament is coming up very soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's a really, really good interview. And Spencer is coming in here. Good luck the rest of the season to you both. Love you both. Stay healthy. Keep going. Well worded, coach. And love you, Coach Brown, and what you're doing down there at Whitley Middle. And cannot say enough about your program also. And just a lot of classy programs in this area. And we're lucky. We're lucky to be able to cover them. And you can tell them girls has got a lot of love for them and a lot of support. And trust me, anybody that works hard and has a heart, it'll come together. And Olivia's the first one that can prove that to anybody. She works hard every day, and her dreams will come true also. And just that's what it takes. And Olivia will be the first one here to tell us that. Just work hard, maintain that whatever, maintain what you need to do, and they'll all fall into place. So I can't come up with a good word for that. Maybe stay the route or something like maybe stay the route. So,
keep it
is that
simple. Just stay focused.
yeah?
Stay focused. Keep it
But,
simple.
that,
I don't
that
want you.
works,
I
coach.
don't want you to hurt your head. I don't want you to hurt your head. Just simple.
Olivia, to stay the route or stay focused, which one sounds better?
Mm, think I don't know. Stay focused sounds. I
love Scarlett's knocking the helmet off. But are we ready for our next guest? We're jumping right into one to another. And let's go ahead and welcome her on. Maddie Milton from Harlan County. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Uh, Maddie, I won't lie to you, okay? Uh, I don't know how I got it, but you know how you're scrolling through Facebook, and I'm like, I saw something where you had broke your personal best, and then I was like, well, that deserves a little attention and this and that. And then I saw something else that you had did. I was like, wow. And then I think I might have sent you out a friend request to try to get you onto the show. And then I'm sitting there, I think another event that you had might had went to here recently. You not only just what long jump, high jump, like you did like three different types of competition. I mean, how many competitions do you do at these things?
I do 3 long trips.
Wow. uh, so how long have you been doing this?
This is my 4th year since 8th grade. I've been doing it.
Okay, so since you've been doing it, eighth grade, we'll do my math here. Eighth, ninth, tenth. So, what are we say? You're a senior now, or
Junior.
a junior? Okay, see, my math's horrible. But are they any other kind of sports that you do other than this?
I did basketball and I did it, but track all like
Yeah, I mean, just the stuff that I'm seeing on there now, also hearing, it's incredible some of the stuff that you're doing. And it's not only just you personally down there in Harlan County. I believe I've seen, a couple of your teammates that's really doing really, really well too. Not only on the female side, but on the male side also. I even saw one young man that looked like Hercules sitting there flexing. I'm like, goodness. I'm like, well, why do they feed them down there in Harlan County? That. I mean, I'm sure you might know him. I think it's on the Harlan County page down there. You like side by side.
probably. I think it's Jason.
Cause when I saw the guns, I was like, the only person that's arm wrestling him here is Ryan. Like, I'm not arm wrestling that guy. But
I don't know about that. I saw the picture too. There's no way.
Maddie, I've got about 1,400 questions. We might keep you on for about 3.5 days if that's okay. You probably don't need school anyway. You'll catch up. Olivia, you got anything for?
Do you have any like specific routine that you do before you like go up to the bar to go to jump? I I like
Maddie, are you hearing us? Is that my internet or is that her internet?
it's mine. My
Okay.
mom's.
Okay. Trust me, it happens to all of us all the time. It's normally me most of the time, but
It's
nothing like the mountains of southeastern Kentucky and the perfect Wi-Fi signals and
yeah.
cell phone signals. So are you back, Maddie?
Absolutely.
So you back, Maddie?
Thanks. Thanks.
Um, you was answering that question about your technique, or there's certain. I think Olivia was asking about your
Yeah,
technique.
you have like a specific routine that you do before you before leading to your jump. So when I stand up, I like I have to do like a time thing. I don't
It's still cutting out a few words. It's hard to understand a lot. You want to try sometimes by removing yourself and trying to lock and come back on sort of helps. I don't know if you might want to try that.
I'll do that.
Okay, we'll wait for you. Well, Maddie's working on the internet. You know, when we talk about these multi-sport stars, I mean, and I know the work ethic here that Olivia puts in, and uh, Olivia, how much harder would that make it on an athlete to do several um, sports like that? I know that you was considered other sports yourself, but how much more? I have no idea. All of a sudden, this show has went completely south. But
Mark, I don't know what you set up, but you got music playing left and right now.
but Olivia, how much harder is that on the student athlete to play multiple sports, or is it just keeping the routine a thing? And is Elizabeth, is she froze up, or is it me? Is everybody froze up?
Way to go, Mark.
It looks like Ryan's froze up now. Ryan, Olivia,
Way to go, Mark.
are you with us? Well, they all left. They're all leaving. Ever since
Way
you
to
played,
go.
ever since you played that music, you destroyed us. That music has destroyed us.
See, Ryan went into space.
My internet went out.
That's what
It went
I'd
out.
say too, Ryan. You just went into space. The music was something. Music was playing it.
Uh, that that music scared Olivia off, I believe. Olivia's tired of that music. I can tell you that right now. And I think we've got Maddie back on too. So let's see what we got here. Olivia, did the music scare you away? Well, that music did the music scare you away? Maybe I think Olivia, did the music scare you away? I don't know. We might be see if Maddie's on with us. Maddie, are you there now?
I think it's fine now. I had to move. To move rooms. It's okay.
I thought Edward's music might have scared you away there. He's been uh, play that tune for her for about a second and see what Maddie thinks about it.
See, I think that's a good warm up song right there. That could get you motivated.
Yeah. Yep.
Maddie, should we give her
So-
interviews while listening to that song and just be nodding her head? Hey, the whole show.
Sure.
That sounds like a sarcastic shore, Mark.
Yeah, that's the least thing Maddie wants to see is a bunch of 50-year-old guys doing this number. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. Well, Olivia, are you back with us?
Yeah, my internet's real bad. I live in the middle of nowhere. So.
Yeah, our internet. It seems like everybody's internet's going crazy tonight. But back to Olivia's question there, Maddie. I don't know if you remember it or not, but what was Olivia technique that she does?
You have a routine before you jump. I stand up on my tiptoes a few times and I like shake my hands. I don't think it does anything. It's just like a mind thing that I have to do over time. Yeah. I
Anything?
have another question for you. Is there a time that you've landed on the bar? I remember, like, I was little and I went up there and like, it hurts real bad. Have you ever landed on the bar doing it, jumping? Not bad enough to like be like hurt or anything.
Mr. Sniffles.
Yeah, if you get sick afterwards, please blame Edward because me and Mark Hill has to carry around these.
Hold on, sorry, my internet's cutting out.
But I got a couple questions to ask you. In Holland, what's your favorite restaurant to eat at?
Probably our Mexican restaurant. Yeah.
It seems like everybody in Harlan County has forgot about Dairy Hut and Racked.
Yeah. Sometimes, well, we eat at Dairy Hut a lot, but it's all right. It's okay.
Maddie, is it cheese sauce over everything when you go to the Mexican restaurant? Say, hold the
Always.
red sauce. Okay.
Always, yes.
I agree with that. That's the way I do mine.
Yes.
During your time running
Oh my
track,
gosh.
what's been your favorite meet?
Probably our meet last Saturday at HC when I broke our record in high jump.
Yeah, and then and what's been your favorite team or teams to try to compete against?
Leslie and Pineville. Because it's always a competition with Leslie. It's like they win and we'll win. And then Pineville, just all the girls are so sweet and supportive, so it's fun having them.
Edward?
So have you changed your approach since the 8th grade, or have you kept the same approach all the way up to now?
It's been the same for as long as I can remember. It's just always the same tiptoes and hands. I don't know.
So you're talking about you just broke the record for high jump.
Yes.
So the moment that you done it, did you know that you done it, or did they let you do everything first, then tell you that you broke?
No, I knew I did. I had got off the mat and I was like yelling. There's a video. My mom got it actually. I was like, I just broke the record and was jumping around.
So did you point at everybody there and just start flexing on them, say, "Yeah, that's right, I broke records"?
No. I couldn't do that. The girl was jumping higher than me. I couldn't. There was nothing to brag really.
Well, I mean, it's still bragging rights. You did
Yeah.
break a record. So,
Yeah.
but out of the different things that you do in track, which one would you consider your favorite?
High jump. Yeah, definitely.
So, what do you have to do to get yourself like prepared to do high jump?
I do a lot of back bends. That's I don't know. One of our coaches one time told us to do them, and then we just haven't really stopped. We just do multiple ones before we jump.
Well, that's not something I'm gonna try, because if I started trying to do a back bend, somebody's gonna have to help pick me back up, and it's not gonna be pretty. But what would you consider your favorite aspect about track, high jump? What was your favorite aspect about it?
Everybody's like a family. It's not like you're against anybody. It's always everybody supporting you, even if you do better than them. It's like that's not even a thing. It's just as long as you do good, then everything's fine.
So before I get you over to Mark, I do got to ask you. So like if I'm doing high jump and I point at the ref and get them distracted and tell them that I cleared way over, what does that still count?
I
And
mean,
even though I just like crawled under the bar,
I mean, I think it should. I think it would. Yeah, it's something I
uh-huh.
should try. I might try it.
All right. Well, see if you get in trouble, blame Mark for allowing you to try
Okay.
it. But Mark,
Uh, Maddie, again, I'm just I keep harping back to all these events that you're so really good at. I mean, what kind of training does it take? I mean, to be able to excel at just not one, not two, but at three different sports the way that you do. Well, not three different, but three different. I guess whatever you call it.
Yeah. Uh, I don't know. Really, it's just a lot of practice. We practice every day. A lot of hard leg workouts. Like it's very hard, but it's just I don't know. A lot of practice, I guess. I don't know.
Is it just strictly the track and field now? Is that strictly all for you now, or any consideration for anything else?
Just track. I've tried other stuff, but it's just track's my main thing.
Is that your goal? I know you've still got another year to sit on it,
Yeah.
but is that your goal to track in college?
Yes, I hope to.
Has anybody been reaching out to you so far?
Uh, not not like really for track, but I've not been putting myself out there really with anything. So it's like, you know, and they can't really reach out to you until you're a senior. So like
Okay.
after this season in like July, I think they can. But so hopefully,
Well, I'm sure Amber will tell you a few things about maybe we could do our part on trying to get you to that next level. I'm sure he'll go over a few things with you. Uh, I just got to ask you, buddy. I was thinking about when I'm thinking about jumping, and maybe I'm a little bit more older than you, just a little bit. I'm,
yeah.
but I don't remember. You probably don't remember why I'm even. You probably don't even know what I'm even talking about. But it used to be a shoe back in the day. Back in my day, it's like pumps. You like pump them up, and like the sole would expand. You probably don't know what I'm talking about.
I think
Ryan
that's
might
called
know.
Nike pumps, maybe.
Yeah, something like that. And I was just wondering if you could wear something like that legally to like one of your events, something that could give you a little bit more hang time there, air time.
Maybe I don't know. I've never seen anything like that.
So they had a certain footwear that you had to wear, so you could literally, if you could find a pair like the pumps that help you jump higher, you could
I
actually
mean,
wear
you
them.
could maybe wear them. Maybe I don't know.
Well, we're bringing back Olivia. I think she might have went to a spot where she get better service. Am I right,
Yeah.
Olivia?
Yeah, I had to go down to the end of my road. I didn't have no service.
See, I'm telling you that she's all about work ethics. I mean, she probably ran a mile to go get a internet. I'll, I'll probably hear about it in the morning. I had to go a mile and a half for my, yeah, but yeah. Um, Olivia, you know what we're talking about? I'm a little bit older than you too, but the little shoes that you pump them up, the soles expand.
Yeah, I think so. I think where the pump is on the tongue of the shoe because I think I
Yeah,
know what you're
yeah,
talking
on
about.
the tongue of the shoe.
Yeah.
You know what they were called?
No.
Because we're trying to figure out if Maddie could legally wear them and gain an extra 2 or 3 feet on her jump there or whatever. Because, I mean, I could about pump them all the way up, about slam dunk a basketball. It was crazy.
I didn't even
Now,
know they made them no more. I haven't seen a pair of those in a while.
they probably don't. Might be a good Google search thing after the show here.
Yes, I will.
Shoes and pumps. But Olivia, before we let Ryan and Edward finish off with them, you have anything else for
The-
there?
Nothing
It's
else.
Reebok and Nike pumps is what they are.
Nike
Okay,
That's what I was.
Reebok.
I was looking it up right now on my tablet.
Look up Reebok and Nike pumps, and then you'll break
Yes.
maybe a world's record once you pump them daggone things up or
But
something.
before they get you into the food bracket, I do got one more question because I think my internet was glitching a little bit. But you do, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it high jump, long jump, and triple jump? Is that what you?
Yes.
That's a whole lot of jumping.
Yes.
Uh,
More than I want to.
uh, Olivia, you have anything else for before they start on their food stuff? Or
Nope. Just good job for jumping. I've tried to do it before, but I hurt myself pretty bad.
Yes.
well,
They
I
would have
got
to call
one.
me an ambulance.
I got one other idea for you, Maddie. Before they take
Okay.
over,
Okay.
you, you get the Nike pumps on, okay, and
Okay.
you get. Can you wear a headset while you're jumping?
I mean, I'm sure nobody's tried it, so maybe I'll be the first.
Listen to Van Halen jump with the Nike pump. If
Okay.
she does that, she's hitting the ceiling on something. I'm telling you. But I'm hoping
So,
Barry knows who Van Halen is because I have an issue with that on the bus. I'm like, hey, have you ever listened to this group? And they'll be like, who is that?
I don't know if
Like,
I know who that is.
I knew that was coming. You don't even know who Van Halen is.
I
I
don't
knew that
think
was
so.
coming. Go ahead, Ryan and Edward.
you want to do
We're gonna
the?
ask you to vote on all. If you wanna mention name them off, and I'll write them down.
Uh, Maddie, I don't know if you're familiar for show, but we've been doing these food graphics. I don't know what's happening to my computer. I can't get these comments off. But I think Ryan's hitting while I'm hitting them here. But we've been
No,
doing these.
I've got my tablet in my hand.
We've been doing these restaurant graphics of silver NCAA tournament of '64. We got our tournament of '64 restaurants. So we're down to the
Awesome.
Sweet 16 of our restaurants. So do you mind voting on them?
I will. Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead, Edwin. You can do these.
All right. So you got number 1 Waffle House versus number 13 KFC.
KFC.
Then you have number 11 Mr. Getty's versus number 7 Crackle Barrel.
Cracker Barrel.
Nobody's voting for Gaddy's.
I don't think I've ever even been there.
Well, we're talking Cracker Barrel. How can you not? I mean, that bread. You could go at 10. Well, well, not 10. You could go at 8 o'clock at night, Cracker Barrel, and get biscuit gravy.
Yeah, but you can get all you can eat pizza, then go in there and play games. Man, who doesn't like reliving their childhood?
Yeah, but you can come out of Cracker Barrel and go shopping.
That just costs me money. I got 5 kids,
Hey, we
and they
got
like spending money.
well, we got 2 young ladies on this show. I'm sure that they'll tell you they sure like shopping.
Yes.
Are you gonna argue with them, Edward?
Well, I do got 4 young ladies myself, but they would rather be playing or at a park than shopping.
But they're
I mean,
but
they
they're
ain't at
much
that
but they're much younger ladies.
they ain't at that age yet, so we gonna stick with that.
Okay.
Number 8 Gondoliers versus number 5 IHOP.
Gondoliers.
Then we got number 14 McDonald's and number 7 Dairy Queen.
McDonald's.
Can't go wrong with the McDonald's.
Maddie, can I give you a quick Edward McDonald story?
Yes, sure.
He'll order a sausage biscuit. He'll stack about 4 hash browns on it. It looks like a
One.
Big Mac. That's your story.
It's a sausage
I
biscuit
know.
with one
I can
hash
vouch for
brown.
that. I can vouch for you, Edward. On the way to Somerset when we covered a softball game, he went into McDonald's and got a sausage biscuit and put 1 hash brown on it.
Aha.
Olivia, would you put a hash brown on your sausage biscuit?
Yeah, I would.
Aha. You gonna argue with her now, Mark? Huh?
No. Well, Maddie, help me out here. Would you put a hash brown on your sausage biscuit?
I don't even like sausage biscuits, so no.
Or would you put a hash brown on or in whatever you eat at McDonald's?
I would not put one on my bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle. No.
The hash brown would only make it better.
Yeah. No, not put on a McGriddle. I agree with you.
I get a sausage McGriddle and still put a hash brown on it.
Would you put a
I
hash
might try
brown
that the next time I go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
But anyhow, final question I got for you before I show you a few things we put together for you. So through your time doing track, what would you consider your favorite all time memory? It can be since everything you do is jumping. You know, it could be jumping over your parents' couch in the living room, knocking over a glass cup like Mark would have if he'd have been jumping. It could have been playing with some friends outside, you know, hurdling stuff, or in a varsity game. You know, just your favorite memory all time.
Mine's not even about jumping really, but it was me and Maddie Daniels. She actually was on the show a few weeks ago, I think. But it was Coach V. We was both supposed to run the 4x4, and we didn't know. He just said that Maddie was in it, so both of us left. And he texted us and was very mad that neither of us was there, so they just couldn't run the 4x4. He was not very happy with us.
Well, I mean, I could see his point, but at the same time, if you got multiple Maddies, you might want to be a little bit more, you know, explanatory.
Yes.
But so to piggyback off what Mark was saying earlier, you know, any type of milestones you hit, anything like, again, breaking any type of school records, state records, personal records, anything like that, please feel free to reach out to me, Mark, Ryan, any of us, and allow me to put something together for you. That way I can help promote you the way that you deserve to be promoted. That way I can try to help you get to that next level. And, you know, that's what we're here for, is to help promote you, to get you to where you would like to try to be at.
Thank you.
Maddie, I'm sure you already know that's what it takes. It takes these pictures, it takes these graphics, it takes your product being put out there for these coaches and these schools to see. And the more we can put you out there, it's nothing but going to help you on down the road.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see if the OG graphics still rolling here, because I mean, it's got 3 votes tonight so far. So we do tend to put together 2 graphics. Well, graphics for each student athlete that does come on our show, and this is kind of our way of saying thank you for coming on and listening to Mark ramble on about lightning and whatever he's doing over there. I don't know.
I'll demonstrate like lightning or something. I don't know.
No. But we will get these sent over to you, and they will be posted on every one of our social media sites. But we want to kind of see which one you like the most, whether it's the first one or the second one.
All right. like that. I really like that. Oh, my face.
Got to get the intensity in it right there.
That's locked
Thanks,
in.
God.
That's locked in. So out of the first one or the second one, which one you like the most?
I think the first one.
Uh oh. The OG graphic is 4-0 tonight.
We might have to retire the.
You know, in forms of softball and baseball, it hit a home run. But I personally want to thank you for taking the time to come on and help us learn more about, you know, track, you know, the high jump, stuff like that. Say it takes student athletes like you and Olivia to come on, like Mark says, to actually help coach us in to learning more than what we do. So I do want to thank you for that. And from everything that I've seen and heard, you're killing it. Your team's killing it. And you know, at your next meet you have, go out and break your record again.
Yes. Thank you.
Absolutely. Brian.
I just want to say best of luck to you and your team for the rest of the season, and go get a state championship.
Thank you.
Olivia, you got anything?
Just good luck and keep putting up the good work. Thank you.
JD Milton, proud of you, sis. Keep up the good work. And also first, and yes, you got a very bright future. And Maddie, I think you understand that you've come in here, you've laughed with us, you've been a little goofy with us too, but that's what but that's what it's all about. It's laughter's the best, and you go through enough with life, school. Your competitions, you don't need a bunch of us that sit here and ask you 20 of the serious questions you'll ever be. Laughter's the best, and laughter's good
Yeah.
every now and then. And you get it. You come on this show, and we appreciate that for having some laughs with us, and hopefully we might have helped your day out too, because you've helped theirs. You know, it's good to laugh. But
Yes, thank you.
again, thank you for coming on. And again, any milestones you set for yourself, send that stuff to Everett. Send it to Ryan. Let them put stories out there for you. Let them put that stuff out for you. And then when you make the big time at some major college, you just got to remember one thing. You know, nothing's free in life. You're gonna need somebody to have to cut your grass. You know, you can buy me one of them, zero-turn mowers. Edward will do the weed eating for you, and Brian will do like the tree trimming and landscaping and stuff.
I'll remember that. I'll remember that.
But thank you for coming on, and best of luck in your future. And hopefully we get you back on soon.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Mark, you know, I think it's been a minute since I've helped you, you know, gain the focus that you need. So I'm gonna reread this motivational quote for you. That way to get you focused back in.
As long as you ain't
So
playing that music. Okay. Olivia said you play that music one more time, and you're going to get the full effect of. Well, I just use
so this right here will help you be more like water. So empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless like water. If you put water in a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now, Mark, water can flow or it can crash. Be like water, Mark.
I'm more like coffee in my
Bruce
cup.
Lee said that, but I added Mark to
I'm more like coffee in my cup.
it.
Knowing Olivia, she's probably drinking the water right now or something like that. Something really, really healthy.
No,
No,
I've
no.
already done one of these.
Oh. I don't even know what the orange Sprite is.
That's tropical.
Okay.
You put water in the can, it becomes the can.
Olivia, you're never gonna be the same after with this group here. That I used to be a smart guy, had a lot of knowledge, but they've corrupted me. They've burnt me. Hopefully, we don't run you, so that you can keep staying that course or staying the route or
Staying
what
in
we do.
Focused.
focus.
Yeah, staying
Focused.
focused. Uh, Before we cut the show off, Olivia, do you mind real quick? I know we've kept you over an hour here, but we'll make this quick. You mind doing a little vote yourself
Oh yeah, I'll
with us?
vote.
Okay. Okay.
Go ahead, Mark. Well, I'm gonna write down everybody's things, so I can tell you these real quick.
Okay. If I can pull them up here. Look, my computer's been nuts. Every time I click something, I'm getting the matrix on here. Number one, Waffle House against number 13, KFC.
Waffle House.
Oh, she likes the waffles. Oh.
Uh, I'm going with I'm going with KFC.
I'm going Waffle House.
Oh, God. I'm not a big KFC fan. I know who I'm pulling for as far as chicken houses. I will agree with Olivia here. I like the Waffle House. I like that All Star with the waffle and the eggs and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Olivia, what do you eat at the Waffle House?
I usually just get, I don't know, it depends on what I'm feeling like. If I want waffles, I'll get waffles, but sometimes I'll get biscuits and eggs and hash browns. It really just depends on what I'm feeling that day.
You always got to get the hash browns.
Yeah.
Okay, number 11, Mr. Gaddy's against number 7, Cracker Barrel. Ryan, did you even vote on that?
Yes, it did. I went KFC on that last one.
Okay.
I'm going Mr. Gaddy's on this one.
I gotta go with Cracker Barrel. I don't think you can beat Cracker Barrel.
I
Uh,
I'm again going for Olivia with this. You just breakfast 8 o'clock at night. There you go. That's enough said.
I do have to. I do have to agree. I'm going with Cracker Barrel.
Mr. Gaddy's might be in trouble, Edward. Number 8, Gondoliers against number 5, IHOP.
I gotta go with IHOP.
I want to go Gondoliers here. Something about that pizza and everyone knows what I'm
There,
talking about. That pizza's real good over there.
there's no. This ain't even a
I
competition.
know you're gonna
I
say that
hop by
Texas.
running clock. I hop by running clock.
Ryan, who you going for?
I have to agree. I'm going IHOP.
I like Gondoliers pizza.
Gondoliers is gone. It has no hope against IHOP.
Well, I do like the all you can eat pancakes. You can't beat that.
Yeah.
Number 14, McDonald's against number 7, DQ.
I gotta say McDonald's. I like the food, but it really just reminds me of wrestling season because that's all we eat after tournaments.
I had to go McDonald's here too. I just after the breakfast. I mean, how can DQ compete with McDonald's? Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
I mean,
This has
ice
to be
cream's good,
McDonald's.
but cheeseburgers
Yeah,
are really good.
yeah.
I have
I'm
to
gonna
go
go with.
McDonald's myself.
That's who I'm gonna go with is McDonald's.
Olivia,
Can't go wrong with a 20-piece chicken nugget and a sweet tea.
Olivia is a 14 seed for McDonald's. Is that way too high of a seed for them? Shouldn't they be like a number 1 or a number 2?
Mhm.
Yeah. That they got overseeded.
Mhm.
Yeah. But great show, folks, and we went over an hour here, but it's been a good one. We've had some internet glitches, and we've
Yeah.
played some funky music and all that good stuff. But all in all, it's come together here at the end. We started staying focused.
Stay in
Go stay the
focus.
route. Yeah.
Stay on the line, Mark.
Mark started being like water.
It took, but a big shout out again to our sponsors, Bright Family Medicine, and again their generosity is the reason we're right here today. And of course, Heather Martinez and Olivia. You know, you And by the way, I gotta say this. You thought I was gonna forget it. Guess whose birthday it is today, folks?
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you, guys.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you.
16-year-old. And believe it or not, Olivia, I was 16-year-old one time.
Hard to believe, Mark. Real hard.
Yeah.
I think he skipped it though.
Well, I'm sure I would. Again, we got to keep this show at PG, but I'm sure Olivia was smart enough to handle her 16th birthday way better than I handled my 16th birthday. So we won't get into that. But
Well,
Olivia's
I've known you for 35 years now. As far as I can remember, you've always been 50.
well. I'll be 40 next birthday. You go in reverse, something like that.
No, no.
But Olivia, happy birthday.
Thank
You
you.
killed it tonight, and we are very, very thankful that we got you part of the team, and just keep killing it for us. And like I said, we're going to be educated by you. You're going to teach us some events that we don't know, and you're going to make us that much more better. I know it in my heart, or I wouldn't ask you to come on. But that being said, Olivia, do you have any final thoughts? Just anything, how we do on our final thoughts? We might say anything, might shout out to a friend, something you might plan on doing this week, or just anything.
No, thank you guys for letting me be on the show. And that's pretty much it. I don't really have anything too special this weekend, but I really appreciate you guys letting me be on here. I had so much fun.
Well, you're a permanent, permanent,
Permanent.
permanent member until you say otherwise. Until you say I don't want to be on here no more. But we'll have you on here every week or as many times as we can get you on here, and
All right.
you got a permanent spot on the Sunday show for sure.
Mhm.
But Brian or Edward,
I'll do my normal stuff at the end of the show here. But the final total for that voting, IHOP won 10-3, McDonald's won 9-4, KFC won 10-4, and Cracker Barrel won 11-3. And then my final quote is very short and simple and to the point. There is no I in team, and that is artist is unknown.
well, I was gonna say something about something else on team, but again, we gotta keep this show PG, so we'll stop it at that. Edward,
So, we'll take Monday off. That way Mark can catch up and don't say I'm at 14 games in a day. I'm going to give one day off. That way he can stay focused and be like water. But Tuesday I'm back at I'm back at it again. And Wednesday I've got two guests lined up so far already, and it's looking like it's going to be a pretty good show. And you're more than welcome to come on that show too, Olivia, if you want to. That show starts at 8, and I'm gonna leave you with this. Probably the shortest and most sweetest quote you can ever listen to.
be like
It's not
water.
what happened. Not that one. I done gave you that one. That's a long quote.
You can only
It's
take
not what
the staircase to success.
there's no elevator to success. You got to take
Yeah,
the steps.
yeah.
It's not what happens that counts. It's how you react. Bruce Lee.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Mark, I did forget to mention where I was going to be at Saturday. It's the only day I can do anything. If weather depending, most likely going to be up in Richmond at Madison Central High School covering that Tomahawk Classic.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. I'd like to try to get down to the North Florida event if possible. Again, My deal is trip after trip after trip after trip after trip. But Olivia knows all about that. It's that time of year. It's just
Hmm.
all the teams are going crazy at this point in time. So hopefully I wind up somewhere this week. But got to do the trips also. Uh, but again, I know you'll kill it wherever you go. I know you'll kill it wherever you go, Edward. And if you start going and doing events and stuff, Olivia, I know you'll go and kill it too. You've got the right mindset for this. And I'm not just saying that I wouldn't have reached out to you. But that being said, I want to leave you all with this: hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Right or unknown? Does that sound good? Unknown,
Yeah.
Unknown
yeah,
artiste.
or unknown artiste because there was no name beside it. So just in case we get copyrighted, we don't know the artist because it wasn't on there. But from all of us at the Bright Family Medicine All Sports Media, good night, God bless, and happy birthday, Olivia.
Thank you.